Hey everyone, we're coming to you from a beautiful river here on the Olympic Peninsula. I'm with Scott Crawford of Chrome Inc. Guide Service. And Scott, there's fish jumping around us.
Yep, we got a pretty good run of fish coming in here today, and I feel like we're gonna have a pretty good day. We actually have some chum salmon rolling around the boat as we speak. They're right there.
Oh yeah, yep.
We're coming off of a really rainy period. River's falling into shape today, and I feel like we're gonna have a pretty good day.
I'm always an optimist at 6 o'clock in the morning, so let's get in that drift boat and go fishing.
Let's do it. Here we go, guys. Welcome to Chrome Inc. You know, as a guide, the relationship between the bank anglers and the guides that are on the river every day, it's incredibly important to be polite, be respectful of their water. We're able to get around in the boat and do, you know, just about anything we want, wherever we want. They're really limited on where they can fish. So it's my policy that when I see somebody on the bank, I move right past them. I don't spend any time fishing in their waters anywhere near or around them.
Fish on, that didn't take long at all, did it? Fish on, you are on, sir.
Did you see that? Scott, it's gonna be like this all day?
I don't know,
my
I hate
goodness.
to jinx myself, man, but that was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Oh my goodness.
That plug hit the water, that scent drifted downstream, and that rod got slammed.
Wow.
What do you got, Mike? Is it a chum or a coho?
Oh,
Yet?
I haven't got a good look at it yet. I'm gonna guess.
I don't know whether to wrap a plug or get the net out yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess that it might be a.
Is that a blooper?
Off.
When we're running our rods today and these rods get bit, what I like to see happen is get the rod out of the holder, come tight on it. Keep the rod what I like to call quarter bent. And that means not bent in half and not pointing at the fish. Just keep it quarter bent and let that fish run around out away from the boat. There's two places I lose fish. Right after they're hooked and right beside the boat.
That fish was hot, came right back at the boat. I'm reeling as fast as I can, but the plug got spit out. But what a great way to start the day and an omen of good things to come, I hope.
Right now we have 3 rods out and they're right in the deepest part of the channel in this area. I call it the wall of death. In order for a fish to get by, they have to expose themselves to the shallow waters, and instinctually they're not going to want to do that. So typically I'll stagger my rods against the bank and funnel them into the shoreside plug. And to, 75–80% of the time, it's the shoreside plug that gets taken down. Okay, guys, we're coming into the meat of this hole here, and I'm expecting a bite any second here.
You called that pretty good there, Scott.
Lacy chrome?
I think I saw tiger stripes.
Tiger stripes. We like tiger stripes at Ben's Rods.
We do.
I'm gonna pull over right here so as not to blow the rest of this run.
I love chum. They fight like the dickens.
All head and tail, Mike. All head and tail. Motor and mad.
Can you get them?
Big tiger stripes.
That's a big fish.
That's got some shiny sides on it as well. We'll go ahead and let this one go though. We're probably gonna get a few of these today. Hopefully we can weave through them and find a few coho along the way. They're just mad, just angry fish. All right, do-si-do, around we go. I'll let you go, I promise.
Skunks out of the boat, not 15 minutes into the trip.
Down.
Go ahead.
Pin.
Go ahead and get it.
Get that other rod out.
A dog days in November.
Okay, we got a lot of weeds and debris on the left here. Let's try to grab those. Oh, she's all right.
Little flash of silver. Patterns.
The dog days of November.
New spot, fish on, right, just like that. Scott obviously knows the holes to be fishing in. Oh, that's a little,
What you got?
that might be a coho.
That's coho.
That's a coho. That's what we came here for. Now we're gonna see.
On that rod, Mike. Way to be patient.
Yep.
Just let that fish be out there and wear it out.
So Scott, name of his company is Chrome Inc. So we're gonna see if this fish qualifies as chrome enough for his standards. Oh yeah, I just love these fish. That's looking pretty chrome to me.
Okay, let's swing your rod tip over the side here. That's a nice fish. Lift up, reel down. Swing your rod out to the right side, right over my head. Go ahead and reel up to the boat. Let's land it right here, Mike.
Okay. What a great morning to be out on the water here. And the fish are cooperating. Wow, this fish has got a lot of...
That's a dandy fish.
That is a dandy fish.
Thing is it's a chrome bright chum.
Oh, it's a chum? Wow, that is bright for a chum. Oh!
Okay, is it an end chum?
Oh, man. That was a beautiful fish.
There it is, fish on.
I have a fish on.
Oh, that's a
Oh, looks like me.
It's a big one.
Another big fish.
Chumley.
Don't say that like they're disappointed.
No, I'm not.
I'd like him on the shore side if possible. I got a net called. That's a hard fighter there, buddy.
Wow.
There's like 2 or 3 of them popped up with there. There's a whole mountain of chums in that hole.
Yeah.
It's better than Whatcom Creek.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know, people want to give these chum salmon a bad rap. But I'll tell you what, if we didn't have kings in Coho, people would be lining the banks for these things.
Wow. Oh,
Rapid deployment.
another one.
There it
There
is.
it is.
There it is. I think they like pink, Mike.
I think you're right. Wow, this hole has just hit 3 fish. Bam, 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 just like that. Big chumleys. This one might be the biggest one yet.
You don't know that it's not a coho yet either.
That's true.
It's fighting real weird.
Amazing. I just love this time of year. The smell of the fresh air out here, away from the city, away from all the craziness. And it's just a great time to be alive and be a fisherman.
Amen, sir. Amen.
Wow. This is big.
Perfect job on that rod, Mike. Way to go, bud. Take what you can get, let it have what it wants.
Yep. These are North Fork custom rods, and man, they are nice fishing rods. Oh, this is a big fish. Big giant chum.
Look at that drag go. Whoa, it's a wild one. Whoa! Control your fish, Mike. How's that
button on the
mark
reel.
feeling, buddy?
Starting to feel a little bit of a burn.
You got color yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. I don't think you've found the end of this fish fight.
That's a big fish.
Doesn't want to show itself. How's them arms doing, buddy?
Well, they're a little more sore than they were 3 minutes ago.
Heart rate and arm burn. This is what you call Pacific Northwest aerobics. Look at that beautiful chrome hen chum. All right, let's bring it around the other side of the boat here, Mike.
That is a big fish. He didn't feel that big at all when he first picked up the rod.
That's a lot of smoker meat, though. That's a brute.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this one.
Ooh, pretty. This fish are amazing.
I thought that was a pretty bright chrome fish, Scott, but you're telling me better stuff to come.
Yeah, we're pretty far up in the system right now. We're going to be working our way towards the mouth, and thinking that the run's on, and we have sea lice in our future.
Any dogs?
Lost count.
That seems to be the consensus coming down.
Yeah, lots of those.
On the OP rivers, a lot of streams up in the Puget Sound area, the bottom's pretty stable. On the OP rivers, is there a lot of change with the high water?
It absolutely does. This river moves gravel around virtually after every high water. It's go out and learn where the gravel has been deposited and excavated from, and we get holes taken away from us, and we get new holes put back in their place. So it's a constant learning curve.
Coho!
Oh, he's in up
Coho!
Okay, get ready to slack the line. You want it?
Yeah.
Get ready to slack the line. Ready? One.
there. Nice one, too. Beautiful fish.
That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
First coho of the day, but he's wild, so he's got to go back. We'll get the plugs back in and try to get his hatchery cousins.
Trying to keep the hook pointed away from you.
That's a good one, guys. That's a really, so see the belly?
Yeah.
It's white. And that indicates a really nice fresh fish.
So we keep it?
The tiger stripes mean nothing. They do that out in the salt. Rather not net it. Slippery bastard.
Awesome, look at that.
That's a nice chrome on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sea lice on that bad boy. We found a better chum. It's a hen. We like to keep it for some smoker meat, and you can see it has sea lice all over it. So it's a better one, and one of the things I like to show people is how to really get the blood clear of the eggs and the meat. What I like to do is reach in underneath and twist the gills down and in. That causes massive hemorrhaging. That fish will bleed out in just a few minutes, and your eggs and your meat will be almost completely blood free.
That's the one we're looking for.
It sure is. Just let it be there, buddy. Just real slow. Take what it gives you, let it have it once.
Wow, we've got a nice coho on. Oh yeah.
It's a toad too.
All right, we got a nice coho on here. Right where Scott said they'd be. They've been jumping off on the side in some wood, teasing us. Oh yeah.
Doing a great job, Mike. Finesse, finesse, finesse. Hopefully it doesn't have a freedom fin.
That's a brute. Oh my God.
Nice fish.
Come on. Bring him up. Oh, look at that fish. And coho twist.
Here it is.
Oh, what a nice fish.
Yeah.
What a shame that that has a fin.
Look at that. There's a picture. Big, beautiful buck. That is all of 18 pounds, bro. That's close to 20 right there.
Boy, what can you say about a fish like that?
Well, Mike, that's about as nice a coho as you get right there.
Scott, that was just a great day of fishing. We started off in the fog. The second we had a plug in the water, it was fish on, which was pretty amazing. And so we caught more than our share of chum. We caught some coho. Unfortunately, they were all wild, so we
Yes,
couldn't
sir.
keep them. But
Yep.
man, you guys got a good thing going out here.
Thank you. Yeah, had a great time. We hooked a lot of fish, and it was definitely a good day on the water.
So one of the things we hadn't mentioned is behind us, when you have anglers book with you, they can actually come and stay in this RV the night before, which is a great benefit because you're all right here and it's off to the rivers, and there's no getting hotel rooms or anything like that.
Yeah, and I really enjoy meeting folks the day before if we haven't fished with them before, and we're able to, go over skill sets and, talk about what they can expect the next day. And it keeps, people are rested and ready to go in the morning, and that makes a big difference throughout the course of the day. Excellent. Especially driving home.
Yeah, for sure. And everyone, Scott and Karen, they're great hosts. You're going to love the lunches that Karen makes for you. Scott, if guys want to book a trip, how do they go about getting hold of you?
Well, I'm easily reachable on Facebook at Chrome Guided Sport Fishing. You can reach me online at chromeinc.org. And any Google search will bring us up.
And we got a phone number right down there for you too.
Look forward to seeing you.
We'll see you guys on the water and online. Scott, when guys fish with you, your wife Karen serves up a little bonus.
Yep, with every fishing trip you get with us here at Chrome Inc., Karen makes us all a real nice lunch. So she's not going to let anybody go hungry on the river, that's for sure. And with that said,
I'm looking at a nice sandwich and some homemade turnover and some cookies.
You got some homemade turnovers in there. You got homemade cookies and not your everyday sandwich as well.
Well, it sure beats what I brought. So we're on anchor here waiting for the next fish. So I'm gonna eat.
Bite of the sandwich.
Yeah, I want some action shots here.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh, you know what? I didn't have it planned. You have to eat again. Recording.
Give me some break.
I don't mind a bit.
Just eat.
I gotta swallow the bites in my mouth. Are you ready this time?
I'm ready.
What if you get a fish?
No. Scott, that is one shiny, fresh chum.
That's a good one, bud.
You were saying the tiger bands aren't necessarily an indication of the age of the fish.
No, sir. That's something that has to do with its maturity. It could happen in the salt water. It could happen in the salt chuck. It can happen virtually anywhere. When they have a nice white belly like that and sea lice all over them, most of these fish cut orange.
Chum salmon in November are in some stream I don't remember the name of on the Olympic Peninsula.